So we're about a week away from Christmas and I'm feeling a little festive and thought I'd share with you a few quick DIY Christmas cards that are actually really easy to make and pretty cute. With just a couple basic supplies that you probably already have on hand, a little imagination and minimal effort can go a long way to make your holiday giving just a little more personal. If you're new here, my name is Karla and I'm an artist and educator from Ontario, here to make drawing fun and approachable for all and of course share my love of flowers with you. So to get started on making these little floral ornament greeting cards, you'll need some thick paper. I'm using Strathmore watercolor paper, fold it in half into these little 3x5 cards. I also have envelopes in the same size that are ready to go. We'll be using a fine line black pen, a gold gel pen or gold leaf paint, whichever you prefer, a pencil, and something circular that you can use to make a circle outline on your card. I'm using a mason jar seal because it's the perfect size for these cards. So you'll see here I've drawn out a circle toward the center of the card and added a straight line from the top of the circle to the top edge of the card. This is going to be the Christmas ornament or bulb, and the line is the string that it hangs from. I've also sketched out a little square for the top of the bulb, which is where the string will connect to. Next, I'm going to start just freehand doodling some flowers within the confines of the circle outline here. If you want a more detailed tutorial on how to draw different flowers, definitely check out my profile for some ideas. But for now, let's just have some fun doodling whatever you can from your head. Here I've added some tiny circles for the center of this little peony bloom, and I'm adding a halo of petals around the center. I'll add in a few leaves here and there and some more 5-petal smaller flowers for a bit of contrast. Really, you can draw whatever flowers you'd like here as long as you keep them simple and keep them contained inside the outline of the bulb. I'm going to add a few details to the leaves to make them stand out a bit more next to the petals. Notice I'm keeping my lines quick and simple and not overworking things. Once we start the next step, the leaves and flowers will really start to stand out. The last thing here that I'll do with the fine liner is outline the string, and then I'll start coloring in the background. Now, you can keep using your fine liner for this step if that's all you have, but I've switched to a thicker tipped marker just to make it kind of snappy. I'm just going to start coloring in the background of the flowers black until all of the white space inside the bulb that isn't a petal or leaf is colored in. Notice how the petals and leaves are really starting to pop off the paper? I'm just going to add in a couple more details with the pen to the petals just to give them a bit more dimension, and then I'll come in with some gold liquid leaf and paint the top of the bulb for a little pop of color. Again, you don't have to use paint here. A gold or silver gel pen will work beautifully too. I just happened to have a container of this gold leaf paint on the go, and I wanted to see how the color would compare to the gold gel pen. I kind of like how it pops off the page. We can set that paint aside for now, and the first card is done. A Christmas tree ornament made up with some not so Christmassy florals. Oh yeah, and don't forget to erase your pencil lines like I did here. I'm just gonna finish that up and we'll start on another one now. Start off in the same way with a circle on your page, a straight line drawn from the top of the ornament to the top of the card, and sketch in the top of the bulb. Next, I'm going to grab my black marker again and trace around the circle outline that we drew, and then just fill in the entire bulb with black. I'll draw the string with my fine liner, and then I'm going to come in with the gold gel pen and start freehanding some leaves on the bulb. I'm not doing anything too complicated here, just a little sprig with tiny diamond-shaped leaves running down either side of it. I'll zoom in a bit so you can have a closer look. The gold gel pen really stands out on the background. I love how this looks. For a bit of contrast, I'm going to also add a few holly berries and leaves drawn here in a really simple way. Watch what I'm doing here. Just a leaf with pointed edges, with a center vein, and some parallel lines running down the length of the leaf, and a few little circles for the berries. Next, I think I'm going to add some little gold dots in some of the blank space to fill it in a bit more. Let's just say that it's snowflakes. And then finally, I'll come in and fill the top of the bulb in with that gold paint, or feel free to use your gel pen here. And that's it. Card number 2 with a bold black background and contrasting gold details is done. So you can see here I've started off this card again in the same way, big surprise here, but this time I'm going to start off with my black marker and start drawing some diamond-shaped petals in the center of the ornament outline. This is going to turn into a poinsettia bloom, but right now we're just worrying about getting the general shape in. When the petals are in place, add some large leaves into the background, but don't forget to keep all of your lines within the confines of the circle. It looks a little weird right now, but it'll start to come together once we add in the details with gold. So you'll see that I filled in the center stamen with some small gold circles and started outlining the outer edges of the petals and leaves with the gold gel pen. For the details, just add a quick line down the center of each leaf and petal with a few lines stemming outwards from it on either side. Keep things simple. The whole idea here is big impact with little effort. I think I want the background to be gold as well, instead of leaving it white, so I'm going to come in with that gold gel pen and just quickly sketch in any white space with the gold pen. finally, I'll color in the top of the bulb, black on this ornament, and that's it. Another really beautiful design that's really easy to recreate. Let's take a look at all of these together. I think my favorite is the black and white floral one, but that's probably a given. How about you? Let me know in the comments which one you like the best. I hope you enjoyed watching this video or even drawing along with me, and until next time, bye-bye. Oh, and before I leave, let me show you how I finished off these cards before gifting them. A cute little ribbon with some greenery plucked from my yard. I think they turned out so cute. What do you think? Okay, now for real, bye-bye.